Hello world. Let me formally introduce myself for those who may not know who I am. See, my name is Calvin Mitchell Hobbs. Yeah, if you're familiar with me, I'm back again, baby. Another video for you. Now, Calvin Mitchell Hobbs done lived a very valuable life. I've experienced a lot. Mainly I've experienced hoes to be, more detailed with what I'm saying. And through those experiences, Calvin Mitchell Hobbs done learned a lot. But even sometimes players forget sometimes. Sometimes players forget. Now, recently, your boy Calvin was at a dubstep concert. It was Bass Nectar. And yeah, that's right. Your boy likes some dubstep, you know what I'm saying? They call it bro step, but homie like me call it player step. But that's just my, take on the industry. But anyway, I'm at the Bass Nectar concert, and like always, the bass drops. And when the bass drops, Calvin starts boogieing. And I was getting my groove on. I was doing what Calvin does, and that's be smooth, be a player. Because real players were born in 1983. And that's me, Calvin, born in 1983, baby, Las Vegas. You know about me. But anyway, I'm boogieing, and I look next to me. I'm like, oh, baby. It was a nice little glass of milk next to me. Now, for some of you non-players out there that don't know what a glass of milk is, that'd be a white woman. Yeah, there was a white woman next to me, and she was dancing, and her titties and her ass was just bouncing. And I was like, oh, Calvin Mitchell Hobbs got to get with that. So Calvin Mitchell Hobbs started making moves. Bass was dropping, and I was dancing over, and I kind of got a little bit close to the glass of milk and put my hands on her hips. Now, usually when Calvin Mitchell Hobbs puts his hands on a girl's hips, he's about to go doggy style. But I was like, I'm gonna keep it rated PG-13 for this one. So I had my hands on her hips, and as I was starting to boogie, she slaps my hands from away from her hips. Now, let me tell you something. Calvin Mitchell Hobbs has never had his hand slapped away by a woman. So I was appalled by this. I didn't know what was going on. I thought maybe the girl had a disease or something like that. So she turns around and she gives me this look. Like I'm a monster, like I'm a creeper or something like that. Calvin ain't no creep. Calvin Mitchell Hobbs don't creep, okay? Hoes creep on me, okay? Hoes creep on me. So she looking at me and she giving me this look. So I'm like, bitch, you a monster. Get the fuck out of here. She walks away from me like like she never even encountered Calvin. And I couldn't believe it. So I exited the concert immediately. Called my friend George. He was like, I got this real fat blunt rolled up right now. And I was like, well, Calvin just experienced a tragedy, and he needs to burn his sorrows. So I'm going to walk right over there. I was over there in about 5, 10, 15 minutes, and we got the blunt going, and I let him know what happened. I was like, the snow bunny slapped her hands away from her hips, my hands away from her hips. And he goes, Calvin, it be like that sometimes, yo. Sometimes they just be, white girls just be like that sometimes. And I was like, you know what? Nigga, you motherfucking right. Calvin started having flashbacks at that point and started thinking about all the times he's been done wrong by white girls. One time I was riding in the car and I had the radio playing, and it was one of my favorite songs, Rack City by Tigger. Yeah, that's right, Calvin gets his boogie on to Rack City. And I had a little snow bunny next to me, and guess what? She knew every word, baby. That's right, verse for verse, baby. She even knew the ad-libs in the song. She knew when the bass dropped and everything. I was like, you know Rack City? She was like, yeah, I know Rack City. Calvin was like, oh, hell yeah, it's my kind of bitch. But then, one day, Calvin's hanging out with this girl again, and she's with a couple more of her white friends. Now, these white girls were a little bit more preppier than Calvin's used to. They also had a little bit of money in their pocket. But you know what, Calvin? I got money in my pocket too, so I ain't even worried about that bullshit. But anyway, she gets around these little stuck-up white girls, and the Rack City song comes on, and she goes, I, I, I don't know what this crap is. I don't even know why it's on the station. Turn this crap off. I mean, where the hell is Rack City anyway? And I'm like, bitch, you knew every word to the song when you was rolling with Calvin the other day, but now you want to act all brand new. White girls always be doing that, I noticed. Act coaching all around the play and shit like they been around the block. Then they get around a couple of their white friends and they act like they don't know shit. Calvin don't play that, okay? Calvin don't play that unknown shit, okay? You keep it real with Calvin, okay? White girls, y'all need to start keeping it real, okay? Okay? If I hear a white girl say the word ratchet one more time, then damn it, Calvin is just baffled right now at the fucking shit that's been going on, you know? Calvin can't believe it, you know? You know what? I think I'm about to go to Brazil, you know what I'm saying? I think I need to find some new hoes, okay? I need to assimilate myself within a new culture, okay? So Calvin gonna head out, okay? I'm gonna take this damn polo hat off. I'm gonna book my damn flight, okay? Cause I'm tired of white girls, okay? Being all fake and malicious and mean and shit, okay? Don't look at me like I'm a fucking monster. You a fucking monster, bitch. I'm Calvin Mitchell Hobbs. Remember that, hoe.